Hello, beautiful, gorgeous, smart fram, my friends and family. Today's Perez show is going to be really long because yesterday I just made a music reaction video and I have so much to catch you guys up on, and a lot of it is breaking news that just happened, and a lot of it is really heated stuff. I want to start off by talking about something that may push a lot of buttons, may trigger people, may upset people, may get people making violent threats against me. And you know what? I don't care. I'm going to talk about it anyways. XXXTentacion, the murdered rapper, whom should not have been murdered. I do not believe in violence. I do not wish that upon anybody. To recap, when he died, I called him an abuser. I said, domestic abuser XXXTentacion was murdered. People let me have it. They were saying all sorts of things like, that's not proven, he hasn't been convicted, this, that, and the other. Well, not even leaked. The prosecutors in Florida, because the case was dropped after his death, released the audio, a recorded conversation between XXXTentacion and alleged friends of his, in which he confesses to multiple crimes. He confesses to savagely, brutally beating his then girlfriend. He also confesses to stabbing 8 people. He previously confessed to beating a gay man to a bloody pulp as well. XXXTentacion was an abuser, a homophobe, and a violent criminal. Now there is concrete proof of that, evidence. And despite that, I am seeing people say, well, I still like his music. This is not like Justin Bieber. I may not care for Justin Bieber, but I can still get down with Bieber songs. This is a guy who I don't even want to go into detail what he did to this poor woman, did the most atrocious things. She was afraid for her life. He stabbed people. How could you then say, yeah, he did all of these awful things, but I'm still going to get down to his music? What does that say about you? What does that say about you? I can overlook a lot, but that I can't and won't. Had to get that out of the way and start with that. In other but similar news, Ronnie from Jersey Shore uploaded on Instagram story a photo of his face all banged up. And he wrote a caption that made it seem like his baby mama, Jen, is the one responsible for that. He wrote, and I quote, "Sorry for lying to my family. Sometimes you love people so much you're willing to lie. And the hurt, well, he had a grammatical error. Sometimes you love people so much you're willing to lie and hurt the people that love you most to protect." Whatevs. Let me read between his grammatically incorrect lines. His baby mama has once again assaulted him. I mean, she previously dragged him by the car. I think this is clearly the point where MTV needs to put their foot down and say, this woman will no longer take part on our show. She will not film for Jersey Shore again. And that poor kid. I'm so glad. I mean, it sucks to say this. It does suck to say. Actually, maybe it doesn't suck to say this. I want I was going to say partner, husband, partner, a partner. I want a partner. I want a partner, a husband, but I'm glad that my kids are my kids. And if it doesn't work out with a partner or a husband, like it doesn't a lot of the time, sadly, for many reasons, I'm not going to have to split custody. I've said this before, and I take being a dad too seriously, and I love my kids too much, and I was able to control this. I chose it. I planned it. I worked for it. I got it. And I still work hard at it and being the best dad possible. Like going to my son's school today and volunteering there. It was time to... Actually, let me save that. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. Save that for my parenting update. Wait, where do we go? Volunteer. Okay. Okay. All right. Anyways, on to John Mayer, my friends. Thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. You know, this is raw. This is unfiltered. This is not edited. I don't premeditate what I'm going to say. I just write down the topics that I want to discuss. And I feel like we're talking to each other. I'm hearing your thoughts. I read all your comments. So thank you for being on this journey with me. My former makeout partner, John Mayer, yes, we made out once. Google it. I've spoken about it before. Actually, that's another good idea. I'm going to make a video about that. That time John Mayer and me. I'm getting all these good video ideas. I'm going to make a standalone video on that. So don't Google it. Just wait for the video. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Will I do it this weekend? I'll try. I don't know if you can get a close-up, but this is Care Bear. Care Bear sent it, and I'm just rocking it. John Mayer opened up in an Instagram live that he did with Pete Davidson's ex, Katy David, and he revealed a lot. One of the things that he revealed was that he's slept with about 500 women. He's a rock star. He's been famous over a decade. More than that, like at least 15 years. So I'm just trying to do the math. Like 20 women a year or something, at least, or something like that. It doesn't seem too much, does it? I don't know. Speaking as a gay man, I would love to date somebody that's been with that many people, because if he then was satisfied with me and if we had that electric chemistry, this is my take on it. If we had that electric chemistry, let me repeat that in case I want to use this as a clip. Would you, so with regards to John Mayer, would you date John Mayer knowing that he has been with 500 women? Me, as a gay man, I would love to date a guy that's been with 500 men because he's experienced. And also, if we stayed together, I would know that then we were so compatible sexually that it would work forever, hopefully. Because he's had 500 men to compare me to. And I would think you're not going to stay with somebody that you're not sexually compatible with. Yes, there are more important things in a relationship than sex, but sex is very important, especially for gay men. It's true. It's true. And he said more as well. If you want to read everything that John Mayer had to say, click in the description for the links to everything I will be talking about. I will put the links down below so you can read, see, or hear more. I just had a coffee in case you couldn't tell. All right. From John Mayer to Pete Davidson, he really has not taken Ariana Grande dumping him well. The Saturday Night Live star has just canceled another comedy gig. Wah, wah. As for Ariana, she is ready to tour again after her broken engagement. She said on Twitter, quote, "I'm ready. My heart needs it, actually." Well, you know, she knows what she needs, and I hope that is a good thing for her. More relationship news. KHLOE Kardashian very much seems over Tristan Thompson, according to People magazine, who is very reputable, as you guys know. They've not seen each other in weeks, KHLOE and her cheating baby daddy, and her family thinks that they may finally be over. Fingers Hope so for her. On to more Card Jenner news. I wanted to clarify something. I posted on my Coco Perez Insta account this new lip color that Kylie Jenner is selling. It's like a green-blue color. Not the poop green one that she sold a while ago. It's a teal-ish color, right? Teal. And to me, it doesn't look like a good lip color. I like the color, but not on lips, or not entirely. You know, I would rock... I should actually have some lipsticks. I've got to wear them to an event coming up. I've got to figure out what event. But, you know, that color that Kylie's selling, I would wear it like down the middle. Just a hint, like a stripe there. That'd be cool. But the whole thing, I was like, Anyways, I just wanted to clarify. An update on LIL TAY. Her father, who has custody now, is speaking out, saying, you know, the 9-year-old should be in school. Duh. I agree with the dad. He also explains that in the past, people were trying to get in between him and his daughter and feeding lies to her and yada, yada, yada. She says, her dad says she needs to go to school and be happy and be healthy. She does not need to make money for other people. Because she wants to sing and act, I will support her in that. Sounds like a supportive, sensible father. You see, I didn't know if I believed all of those allegations made by a former business associate of hers. Or by the mom. All right. On to some health-related news. Jamie Lee Curtis, who is celebrating the #1 movie in America, Halloween, has opened up about her 10-year-long addiction to opioids. She says that getting sober is her single greatest accomplishment in life. Quote, bigger than my husband, bigger than both of my children, and bigger than any work, success, failure, anything. She had a brother who died from a heroin overdose in the 90s, and her dad also abused drugs and alcohol. Ajajay. Very brave and awesome of her to open up about this secret that she had kept. In more health-related news, and also secret, Ryan Murphy reveals that his 4-year-old son back in 2016 was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a kind of which is a kind of cancer. He had it in the abdomen, a tumor that could have been fatal. But thankfully, he got help at the Children's Hospital here in Los Angeles. And talk about inspiring generosity. Ryan Murphy is donating $10 million to them. Wow. Amazing. And so thankful that the son of Ryan Murphy is doing well now. And also health-related issues. A lot of people were giving Meghan Markle a hard time for cutting short a royal visit, an engagement that she had at this municipal market in Fiji. And her team said that they cut the trip short because of a security risk. Then other royal reporters were saying there was no overcrowding, there was no security risk. People, the woman is pregnant, okay? Enough said. She should be relaxing, not overextending herself if she doesn't want to. She should do whatever she wants to. And if she wants to cut that visit short, you got to be understanding, not talking smack about her. Poof. Poof. All right. On to other Meghan and Harry news. I said they were just in Fiji. Unfortunately, because of the baby, they have postponed their royal visit to America. Wah, wah. More couples news. I told you guys this in a previous daily recap video. Halsey and G-Eazy have broken up again. Officially. Wah, wah. I'm in such a mood. Wah, wah, wah. Happier couples news, though. Jennifer Garner, I mentioned previously, is dating again. Now we've got concrete and detailed information. Her new guy is named John Miller. He is a businessman, nice, normal dude, out of the spotlight. Well off, though. He's the CEO of this company, which owns Miso Robotics and a chain of Cali burger restaurants. And get this, my friends, they've been dating for 6 months. Wow, let me make a note. Wait, did I add that? I think I did. Let me see. Garner. Yeah, okay. They've been dating for 6 months. I had to make sure I talked about it on the podcast. Actually, speaking of the podcast, my latest podcast is out now. You guys, please continue to be amazing and support. Listen to my podcast. It's a very different experience than this. Booker makes me better. The two of us work so well together. Check out the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on iTunes or directly at perezpodcast.com. All right. I cannot believe, actually, my butt hurts so much. I'm sitting on one of these kitty chairs. Oh, my God. Ay, ay, ay. Let me try flip it around. Not sure. That'll help. Actually, this did help. I normally sit on the other thing, but I don't know why I didn't today. Anyways, CHARLI XCX revealed in a new interview that autotune is her savior. That is what she says. And she reveals that she uses live autotune. Yes, it's a real thing that artists don't just use in the studio. And I applaud her for revealing that. And you know what? Live autotune isn't a miracle cure-all. If you can't sing, it won't give you the ability to sing like Celine Dion. But if you can sing well enough, it will help majorly. I might get in trouble for this, but Taylor Swift uses live autotune as well. And it doesn't bother me. As long as you're singing live, it doesn't bother me that you're getting enhanced a little or medium. Does it bother you? Does it make the experience less enjoyable for you? Let me know in the comments section. I really would love to hear from you. All right, on to other music. I should have mentioned this after Meghan and Harry. Brain fart. I went to the derm yesterday. Healing nicely. All right. Orlando Bloom is ready to settle down with Katy Perry. Okay, why did I even add that? Who cares? But I hope they get married. I think she definitely wants babies. Some TV news. Lisa Vanderpump might not come back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I think she's going through some personal stuff. I hope it's nothing too serious. Sending her positive vibes. Let me hydrate for a second. Music-related news. Wait, did I just do music news? I should have put the CHARLI XCX one here. Tracy Chapman is suing Nicki Minaj for being a shady boots. Nicki recorded a song that heavily sampled a Tracy Chapman song. Tracy Chapman has a blanket policy of not allowing artists to cover her music. So she said no to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj sent it to 2 radio stations to be played despite it not being on her album. So Tracy Chapman wants some money. Get it, honey. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, Cardi B is putting her fans, Nicki's fans, on blast, the Barbs, saying that Nicki's fans leaked her new single, Money, the one that I made a reaction video to yesterday. Haters are great motivators, Cardi. It means you're on top. All right, in other news, onto some film news. Disney is in talks to reboot Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean. How do you say it? Caribbean or Caribbean? I normally say the Caribbean, but when it's Pirates of the Caribbean, I say Pirates of the Caribbean. Isn't that weird? It's so weird. I always say, oh, where are you going on vacation? I'm going to the Caribbean, but Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean doesn't sound right. Anyways, Disney, don't reboot it. What should they do instead? I don't know. I'd rather see a Who Framed Roger Rabbit reboot, or what else would I like to see? I don't know. Or maybe a Princess Leia movie with a young Princess Leia. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going off on a tangent. All right, some book news. According to reports, Jennifer Aniston is in talks to pen a tell-all book. I think that would do very well. I mean, she's not very revealing about things, and I want to know the truth about Brad and Angelina. Wacky news. That whole Megyn Kelly debacle. I mean, what can I add that has not... What I can add is I am going to talk about this on my podcast because I'm very curious to hear what Booker has to say. I've, in the past, spoken about blackface and how bad it is in the podcast. And Booker, I don't want to misquote him, but I think Booker would side with Megyn Kelly. Are there any podcast listeners here? Do you disagree with me or do you agree with me? We'll find out next week when I talk about this on there. But she's sorry. Also, this man groped a woman on an airplane and then blamed Donald Trump, saying the president says he could do this. I wonder if that excuse will hold up in a court of law. Speaking of groping, Harvey Weinstein is in early talks to settle multiple civil lawsuits. His lawyers are talking to women that he allegedly abused, assaulted, raped, and maybe setting up a fund to monetarily compensate all of these women. And it's early talks, but that was a development that I wanted to let you guys know about. In other unpleasant news, this Canadian rapper died after performing a stunt on a plane. His name is John James McMurray. Please, you guys, don't do dangerous stunts. But at least he died doing something he loved. He wasn't just a rapper, he also did stunts. That's just, I mean, he must have had a minute or longer to know that he was gonna, I don't even want to think about it. All right. Let's lighten the mood, shall we? Martha Stewart says she does not need Tinder because the men are just lining up. Literally, she said men are just lined up at the door. I need to take some pointers from Martha Stewart, but I'm not desperate. Somebody said on my Cardi B reaction video yesterday that if I want a man, if I'm craving a husband, I shouldn't make reaction videos or behave like that. I already responded to her. But you know what? I don't want or need a man if I'm going to have to change who I am for that person. I want somebody to love me for me. I think I am lovable and deserve love as I am. And I'm willing to grow and be an even better person. But I don't want anybody that's intimidated by my light or wants me to diminish my shine. And you shouldn't either. And anybody who quenches or kills their inner child, they're not as happy as me. My inner child is literally very well alive and on my head. On to some YouTube news. Marzia, I don't know how she pronounces her name. Marcia, PewDiePie's fiance, has quit YouTube. Bye. Do what makes you happy. I'll take all of her. Can she give me her channel? Can she give me her channel? That has happened before. Give me your channel, Marja. Everybody tweet Marja, Marcia, whatever, to give me her channel and all of those followers. I will take them. Give it to me. And that's it. Jeez Louise, 24 minutes. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. House of love. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Whoever can name that song in the comments section is probably around my age, and probably gay, or just fabulous. Thank you for watching. You're amazing. I love you. 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 Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Share. Follow. Thank you. Thank you. I love 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 you.